July 14th, 2025. Hello, my fishies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you're tuning in and wanting to know where your sign is. You can go to my homepage. I got a playlist there, and it says Happy Mercury Retrograde, July 14th. So if you want to check out your sun and rising, you could do that on there. So on the 14th, and this is Zandy on me. He wants to go to Betty Pooh's because she's so cute. So on the 14th, Saturn goes retrograde officially. It went in retrograde on the 13th on Sunday. And this is in your second house of money, but also Neptune is in retrograde as well. Excuse me, but this is a very auspicious time here because Saturn is in retrograde, sextiling Pluto in retrograde, which means to me, even if it wasn't in retrograde, Saturn sextiling Pluto equals stability. So this is a very auspicious time for you in regards to money and creating stability and being more self-reliant here or more self-sufficient here financially with this energy. So despite these two being in retrograde and Neptune being in retrograde in your second house, this is still a good time for money for you. Mercury is not well aspected this week, getting ready to go into retrograde on the 18th, okay? Because Mercury is going to go into retrograde, Pluto is going to go into retrograde at this time. This is going to be till like November and October. These planets start to go direct. Neptune goes direct in Pisces in March, okay? So during this time period, before Saturn goes into Pisces and stuff, this is an auspicious time for you to still grow, to still make money despite Mercury being in retrograde here, and to reorganize your financial situation here. You may find that you benefit through accounting procedures or really watching yourself with your spending with this energy here. Some of you, this can be still a beautiful time for business picking up this week with this energy. Growth with career can be happening as well. Raises and promotions are coming up. Mars in your seventh house is not well aspected this week in Virgo with South Node. So be careful with overthinking, overanalyzing, because you could be making a lot of mistakes at this time with this energy, or other people could be picking up on your edgy energy here. So be careful. You can be, because Mars is not well aspected, attracting a lot of weirdos at this time. So don't answer your emails or your DMs with this energy, because you could be receiving a lot of pictures you don't like, okay? Or worst comes to worst, you can send those pictures to Grindr with their Facebook profile name on it if they want to play games like that. So don't try me. All right. For others of you, you may not be getting along with the men in your life. I would stay away from the men in your life, or just like don't talk to them at this time. Or you may not be getting along with dominating women at this time. They could be rude or very dominating and controlling. So this would be a great time to be quiet and keep a low profile. Stay off the comment bars. The trolls are abound, especially the male trolls. They're out wanting to be important, wanting attention at this time, because you're one way and they need somebody to talk to, and they don't know how to talk to people. So that's why. On the 16th, Uranus is in your fourth house. You could be antsy for change at this time for some of you here. There's situations here where you had options with love, but you choose your partner, and you may be regretting your decision at this time and reevaluating your choices, like, did I make the right choice here? Because you tend to be more about your freedom here, and you can be antsy for change because your soul is talking to you at this time with this energy here and saying that it's time to go here, okay? But you don't want to go. For some of you, your financial situation is definitely going through some thorough freaking changes during this time period, whether you like it or not. So, you know, this could be going through divorce proceedings here, and there could be expenditures with that at this time with this energy that's going to cost you money. I would not go purchasing a house at this time with this energy here, especially if you're not getting along with your partner and you two are on again, off again, you know, and throwing the divorce word around, because I feel like it's going to be a situation here where you're going to get invested in a house, and then you two are going to sell the house, and, you know, it's just, forget it. It's going to get messy. So don't be making no messy decisions in regards to big expenditures like a house. Don't let them talk you into a house, because, bitch, this relationship, as much as you all want to be like, we're gonna make this work, this is really like the shitty portion of your life, but it's kind of like one of you really got like one foot out the damn door. Okay, if not, you already in a secret love affair and stuff like that, and you already got your person chosen. You just biding your time or something. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but don't purchase no houses with this person, because you really, I mean, seriously, don't. Okay, period. Period, period, period. Okay, so this could be also a time here where there could be, you know, you can feel very oppressed with this energy here. All right. You can be, this person could be creating unrealistic standards of perfection that is unattainable. This person could be, you know, this could be like a fake relationship almost, you know, where it's like you're doing it for the gram, or you're doing it for, you know, the philanthropy shit, or you're doing it for just to keep up with the Joneses and to just be like, oh my God, we're the perfect family. You know, and it's like, so how many times a week do y'all go see therapy? Okay, and who's on what? What meds are we on? Alrighty, so it could be like that. So, you know, also there could be also pressures at work here gradually building up at this time until it releases and collapse. It may feel uncertain, uneasy, and insecure because the things that you once counted on for stability now no longer apply in your life. The chain of command at work may be breaking down. There could be a shift significantly and a lot of inconsistencies with the rules, and the rules could also be very hypocritical at this time with this energy here. Some of you, this could be a change of job, or you could be getting fired at this time. I don't think like a lot of Pisces are going to be getting fired, but definitely if you're not feeling like, if you're being about your financial stability and you're not feeling financially secure, you can be going on to a different job. Or for some of you here, this is not a different job. This is just a raise or a promotion coming up for you here as well. So that could also be going on. On the 17th, this could be a time of surprises here and upsets. It is important to keep a balanced perspective and rely on the tried and true. Risk-taking right now is not advised. Okay, at this time, not the best time for gambling or investments or playing lotto, because you're not gonna win. Just forget about it. You should be careful about your money and keep stocks in safe havens. Sometimes there can be a surge of luck that turns sour because you push your luck too far. If married, your mate want more freedom at this time. The relationship you have with others now require more flexibility and freedom. Others may not be dependable. You may have lots of vitality and optimism together with a broad, tolerant, philosophical point of view with this energy, basically aka an open relationship. For some of you, this is an excellent time for business position. For others of you in a relationship, and like I said, like an open relationship, but maybe you live in this house, they live in that house, and then you two get along great. You know, I mean, I don't understand how people could live like that. I couldn't. I need my man in my bed at a certain time or hour or whatever he got going on, you know, and I need him in my bed. Okay, I don't need him in a different house. He's not gonna like me in a different house. He gonna be like, what you doing? What are you doing? Why did you pick up the phone? I'm coming over. You know, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. I'm coming over. On the 18th, Mercury this week enters the 6th house of daily routine and pets. It's not well aspected, but also the most best part about it, there's not a stellium here. Okay, so meaning that you're not going to deal with things like pets or have problems with your pets or things breaking down around the home. So this is a beautiful time, but you can put an RE in front of it, repeat, redo, and rewrite. For some of you, you may need to take ashwagandha, aka ask your mama to de-stress at this time with this energy. Go with the damn flow, because some of you could be y'all causing yourself some mental problems here at this time with this energy. And trust and believe, you don't need no damn people helping you cause that. You do it by yourself very well at this time. Okay, so this is a time where you kind of need to be about your peace with this energy here as well. All right, this could be a time where work turns very serious, or there could be some serious problems going on at work. You may have important deadlines to meet now. Be careful about the details in your paperwork in the office. Be careful with mental breakdowns at this time, because they can crop up as medical issues with this energy. So don't drive yourself into hysterics at this time. Your schedule is likely to be hectic. Yes, my schedule is very hectic. Be careful of mistakes that you make on paper and excessive nervousness at this time. Take some Ask Your Mama. The 6 of Wands, this is a time of progress, popularity. All eyes are on you here with this energy. You get to put your best foot forward and show what you can do. The 6 of Coins, you tend to make it a point to get along for the sake of getting along. You can be very generous at this time with your money. I would be careful about being too generous at this time. Don't make no big expenditures because you're feeling guilty or whatever, or you're trying to people please and make other people in your life happy. Oh, hell no, because you're going to regret that. Some of you really do got financial problems at this time, at this energy. So this is not the best time to be like making big expenditures during this time. I do see that some of you here, this could be a lot of recognition here. So this could be like a raise or a promotion happening for some of you, and people celebrating the fact that you are becoming somebody important here with this energy. So this is a beautiful time for milestones, okay? The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets. Okay, some of you could be changing your mind, like I said in the astrology, about somebody that you are with at this time, and you could be reevaluating that relationship here. Okay, if you're already in a relationship and it's fine, it's not you. This is based on the rising of Pisces and the sun of Pisces. Okay, so whatever is going on with your other part of your astrology, check it out. Or we could do a 6-month report or a yearly with this energy, and I can see what's going on with you. Okay, so anyways, this could be a time of shoulda, woulda, coulda, regret with this energy. This is a time of healing with this energy, or finding peace through your giving. When you're about other people's problems, your problems tend to get resolved at this time with this energy. So this is a great time for being in service at this time and working for the sake of working and not expecting anything in return, just being for the sake of being. Okay, for some of you here, you could be dealing, this is traveling coming up. This could also be dealing with somebody's crisis situation, and you could be more invested in somebody's crisis situation here as well, and helping somebody else out during this time period with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up for you. The Five of Swords, I feel like you may not be getting along with certain people in your life at this time with this energy. So you could also be butting heads with certain people in your life. I feel like for some of you here that this could be, you know, you getting into it with other people in your life in regards to your generosity and how much you do for others. Maybe you're curtailing your generosity at this time and kind of like withholding with certain people with this energy here. Okay, I feel for some of you, not the easiest time for relationships here, because they can be taking a negative turn at this time with this energy here as well. This can be you resenting other people for all the giving that you've done and all the things that you do, and the lack of reciprocation in the relationship. Okay, so that could also be happening. The Three of Coins talks of growth, financial growth, and emotional growth. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm at $4.99 right now, so I would like to grow. So thank you for everyone helping me grow. So this can be a time of growth, either financial growth or emotional growth happening for you as well. So this could be a great energy time for you. The King of Swords, this is common sense kicking in. This is a great time to be in a leadership position here as well, or a management position during this time period with this energy. The World card, the world tends to work in your favor during this time period. For some of you here, this could be, for some of you, the focus is going to be on education. So you could be learning new things at work with this energy here. New responsibilities are coming up for you. For others of you, this could be like you going back to school for something at this time with this energy. And then if it's not that, then something in your house is going to break down, and you're going to learn how to fix it your damn self. So you're going to be watching YouTube videos and learning how to fix some things. Some of you, this could be a formal education of a vocational, or this could be you really delving into spiritual practices like tarot, astrology, or spirituality at this time, and praying a lot more than usual during this time period as well. The Devil card, you may want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off at this time, okay? Because your words can hurt with this energy. So because Mars is not well aspected at this time, so you tend to get to the jugular, okay? And you know, I feel like if you've been repressing your feelings and whatnot with this energy here, I feel like you could be really on the attack with somebody here at this time with this energy. And remember, the sword is your words hurt. You cannot take back your words. You can always heal a wound, but you can never take back your words, okay? So words really do hurt with this energy here. So be careful with your words. No matter how heated a discussion gets or an argument gets, don't go there with another person, okay? Because that could be just the end of it all. Alrighty. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the end of it all. It's just that, you know, even if you make up with this person is always going to throw that in your face. Well, you called me that. Well, you called me that. And then you're going to have to listen to that, you know, because God forbid this person picks a lane and just stays with it, you know. So I would be careful with this. Some of you here, I do see some kind of bondage with this energy. There could also be some kind of temptation with this energy here as well. This could be an emotionally confusing time for you with love. There could be like a third party situation involved here as well. So, you know, not the easiest time period. Some of you, because of whatever reason, you're submitting to the status quo, you're submitting to whatever energy this is, and you're just accepting your situation for what it is for right now. Okay, so this is like submitting to the status quo of everything in your life with this energy here. Or this could be like you, like this person, like having unchecked power here and just throwing their weight around. Okay, for some of you, you seek greater isolation now from like your responsibilities with this energy here. For others of you, I feel like you're focusing too much on career and not really focusing a lot on home at this time with this energy here. So then what's going to happen is that, you know, it's going to be a situation where work life is going to be great, career is going to be great, but love relationships are going to suffer. Okay, so you need to create more of a work-life balance, or you may not want to. The Strength card, you're throwing yourself into your work during this time period. You're becoming more of a perfectionist with this energy here. For some of you, you're definitely overcoming obstacles. You're dealing with your responsibilities. You're taking more initiative in your life. Some of you, you're trying to create order out of your chaos at this time with this energy here. You have a great level of self-control even during difficult situations. You tend to manage them with common sense and clarity at this time with this energy here. The Two of Coins, oh, who's this? The Temperance card, you tend to be more about your sanity here. Yeah, you're using this time period to work on yourself with this energy and kind of focus on what you can control, delving into self-care and self-love during this time period. Also, whatever is going on or whatever is not happening in your life at this time, the cards are asking you at this time to be patient with the situation here and to just like allow whatever needs to happen to just happen here, because some of you are losing patience about a situation going on in your life, but I still see it happening, just not at the time that you want it. Okay, the Page of Cups, yeah, message of the future, not happening anytime soon with this energy here. Alrighty, the Nine of Wands, should have, would have, could have, regrets. I feel like you're overthinking, overanalyzing a situation in your life with this energy. You're creating excuses or a lot of restrictions in your life at this time with this energy here because of other obligations that you have going on in your life with this energy. Okay, I do feel like for some of you that eventually you're gonna leave a situation behind. You're too dependent on a relationship, but I feel like it's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back, and you're going to walk away from the situation because it's too much for you emotionally, you know. And on top of that, some of you may have somebody else in the wings with this energy here, and you desire more personal freedom and explore your own situation at this time. So I do see you overcoming emotional challenges and finally getting the gumption to walk away from a relationship that no longer serves you, or a situation that no longer serves you as well. Okay, and I saw this for Aquarius too. Okay, I do see that for some of you here, this is a beautiful time for your journey, and I do see success coming up in your journey world at this time with this energy, wherever whatever you're doing in your life with this energy here as well. So I do see that this is a time where there's going to be a lot of beautiful things happening for you with this energy, and a lot of beautiful things are coming to fruition during this time period, giving you a lot of satisfaction in your life and possibly a confidence boost during this time period as well. I do see somebody is going to be emailing you or sending you something in the DMs and like expressing their intentions to you and expressing their emotions to you at this time and really opening up to you with this energy. Alrighty, so that's what I see in the cards. I know. Okay, I know, boo-boos. I know. The Six of Cups, somebody from your past is coming back. Does not mean the person that you want is coming back. It could be a friend. that is coming back into your life to reconnect with you that you haven't spoken to in eons, okay? You can be feeling sentimental or nostalgic about the past at this time with this energy here, enjoying the simpler things in life at this time with this energy. The Seven of Cups, I feel with this energy here that there is a lot of doors opening up for my Pisces during this time period with this energy here. So you could be receiving a lot of blessings for the universe. Your financial status and situation is going to be changing for the better now. And it's like you got more control over your life here. So now you can do more things that you've been wanting to do or start taking care of your house or your responsibilities at this time. The Ten of Coins, more money coming to you. Beautiful energy time for you with career with this energy and getting your life back on track out of the Saturn dasha here with this energy. And this is a time of like financial growth coming towards you at this time. So your financial situation is going to be changing during this time period as well. So I do see that happening. The Four of Swords, I feel with this energy here, this is feeling oppressed at this time. Some of you are feeling oppressed in a relationship, which we saw a lot of emphasis on that as well. The Chariot card, overcoming certain obstacles during this time period. Success, recognition is coming to you. Some of you, this could be fame this year happening for you as well. For some of you here, this could be you feeling like a person. Like you're really going to get yourself out of a hole. You really are coming up with like some major beautiful blessings in your life that are going to put you in a very beautiful financial situation here at this time. So some of you are changing your financial status during this time period, okay? Those of you in your 20s, this could be a beautiful, fun time for you with money, with this energy, okay? Just be careful how you spend your money. The King of Wands, I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo sign, and this person could be stuck in their ways of thinking or stuck in their ways of doing things. This person could also be very jealous of you and resenting you, or just being very competitive with you, like you're the Joneses and they're trying to keep up with you with this energy. So it's best to not talk about your blessings and just try to keep everything to yourself. I do see you being in a leadership position here as well, okay? And using your leadership skills and pursuing your victories and your ideas at this time with this energy, okay? The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not see or whatever, is yes, okay? This is a time of reflection, emotional fulfillment, happiness, wishes granted, okay? What more can we ask for? The Eight of Swords, get out of your feels. All right, unleash, let go of your self-limiting thoughts that you have. You're your own prisoner, you know, and it's like you have all these problems, but really they're all in your head. They really are. If you knew how truly powerful you are, when you start taking back your power over certain things that you gave too much power to, you realize you're a very confident and powerful person when you want to be, but you're giving a situation too much power with this energy. You're mentally confining yourself, okay? And you're like avoiding your wish fulfillments here with this energy. You're feeling trapped in pursuit of contentment, like you're trying to find your happiness in a situation where you're not happy. That's like light. This is how I described it to my ex-husband. I said that's like light energy rolling in mud and trying to manifest itself. It's not happening when it's rolling in mud because it can't do anything in mud, you know? So you have to release yourself from some stuff here. You are feeling trapped at this time with this energy here. Some of you, you're not going to get your sorry from a situation, and you got to deal with your own closure. You're dealing with unhealthy attachments, addictive behavior at this time, and you're allowing your money situation to trap you in relationships that you don't want to be in, okay? So that's going to be your problem over the next 4 years. And as Uranus goes retrograde in Gemini, it's going to get a lot damn worse, okay? Because Geminis, they can get nasty. They can get damn right nasty. And, you know, this could be real, like, fights going on at this time because you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation. Why? Because of money? Because of money that you can make again. You know, when this lady, like, stole money from me, everybody stole money from me. And it's like, now it's like, I'm rebuilding myself, you know, and I know that I can rebuild myself very quickly, you know, and my ex-husband knows I can rebuild myself very quickly. I don't like him watching me, but you know, it's kind of like that, you know, it's like you will get your money again, you know, you will grow again. So you get a little debt or you get a little hiccup. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. You can rebuild, you know, it's kind of like, you know, everybody in Florida, whoever gets their house damaged, they rebuild their houses, you know, and stuff like that. So you can rebuild, you know, you can recreate your life the way you want to recreate your life instead of like giving yourself these being self-limiting at this time. Some of you are going into hermit mode during this time period as well. So I do see that with this energy. The Eight of Coins, some of you, you're more about your financial responsibilities and clearing out your debts and your financial situation at this time with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you as well. Alrighty. The Ten of Wands, taking on other people's responsibilities. Don't put no more on your plate because you need to do you want at this time with this energy, and you kind of need to spend time with yourself during this time period. Okay. I feel like you need to like really reconnect and do something that makes you happy. Okay. I feel like you need to stop people pleasing, stop being in a place of yes. You need to create stronger boundaries for yourself with this energy. All right. And dealing with other people. You need to start saying that dirty word, that naughty word. No. Okay, because if you don't say no, then people are going to walk all over you, you know. And I think that's why I'm like really nasty, is because like I have been used all my life by other people in my life that I called mom, that I called family, and they all used me. You know, it's all recorded in the FBI thing, and I don't get back my money or nothing. And it's like, wow. And this is why we have issues. Okay, so it's kind of like that. You know, so this is like, you know, you need to kind of take back your power and just say no. You know, you are the last sign of the zodiac because you had all these lessons with people pleasing. You don't need to learn these lessons anymore. You know, you don't need to give because you already did that. You did that when you were in the sign of Aries. You did that when you were in the sign of Cancer. You did that in the sign of Libra. You did that in the sign of Aquarius. Now you don't need to do that no more. Okay, now you need to focus on you at this time with this energy here and do your purpose driven journey. You're supposed to be doing whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing in your life, not what other people are dictating to you at this time. Okay, so you have to live for you. And you have to do you. You can't allow other people to control your life with this energy here, okay? For some of you here, the focus on family at this time and taking care of family or being about family responsibilities with this energy here, well, that's great. That's beautiful. But I'm telling you, that Uranus energy, it's not going to last long. This ideal, this fakeness is not going to last long. Okay, pretending, because you're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to drive the people around you crazy. They're going to be like, shit, well, just get out if you're not happy. And it's going to be like, okay. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well. You have a lot of influence over other people during this time period with this energy. The Hermit card, epiphany, self-realizations here. Pay attention to your dreams. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself at this time with this energy. And the Moon card, you know. A lot of like self-realizations are going to happen here with this energy. Alrighty, you've been deceiving yourself way too long, and now you're going to start creating your boundaries with other people here. You know, you're going to realize it's not worth it. You have a deep journey to fulfill with this energy. All right. And this is a time period of introspection over the next 3 weeks with Mercury in retrograde, and a time of self-discovery here. So really nothing is happening. Success, beautiful abundance, getting your life back together, getting out of the Saturn Dasha is happening here, overcoming obstacles with career and money. But love is a different story, because a lot of you have these limitations that you place on yourself. Oh, I'm too ugly. Oh, I'm too fat. You know what? I see the most fattest, ugliest bitches, and they got the cutest little corn-fed babies I've ever seen. And it's like, goddamn, well, how'd you do that? You know, did you give him meth or something? Like, why is he here? And it's like, no, he truly loves, and it's like, wow. Like, y'all would be, you know, you could take the most prettiest girl and the dude will date like the most ugliest girl. And it's like, wow, I don't know, man. I don't know. The heart knows what it wants and the heart goes after what it wants, you know, and I'm not going to judge it. But, you know, if you think that you're ugly, there's somebody for everybody. Trust and believe. Trust and believe, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.